In the world of online streaming and social media, procrastination has never been easier.
Nice.
Do you ever feel like you need to do a productive task, for example, reading a book or working out and stuff like that, but often dismiss it to another day or time and then just forget about it entirely? Well, that is called procrastination. And today, I'm going to help you overcome it with 7 simple steps. These steps are what helped me overcome it as well. It's worth noting that just watching these videos and not actually implementing any of the things that you learn from them will not actually help. I would suggest you try out these steps because these are what helped me stop procrastinating and actually build a productive and consistent routine. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into the steps. So the first step in beating procrastination is creating a distraction-free zone. This usually involves you choosing a location and time that you know that you won't be disturbed or distracted by anything. Once you choose that location, you're then going to optimize that environment by limiting the number of things that you know can distract you. So for most of us, these are electronic devices such as mobile phones, computers, TVs, and stuff like that. By limiting your exposure to distractions, it will help you focus on the task that you need to perform. Step number 2 is set clear, achievable goals. This step will require you to set realistic goals you know you can perform. This is a key moment for knowing whether or not you're going to be consistent in performing that task. For example, if you're trying to build a habit of exercising more, when you get a workout routine for someone who has been consistently working out for over 5 years and try to implement it yourself, the odds of you failing are high. Another example can be a person who's trying to read more books. You can't set a goal of reading 3 to 4 books every month without actually acquiring the habit of reading consistently each day. First, you need to set a realistic goal that you know you can perform, that can be performed by someone who is a beginner or by somebody who hasn't been doing it consistently. Setting achievable goals is done by following the third step, which is make the task as easy as possible for you to start. This can be done in 2 ways. You can break your work down into intervals. For example, if you're trying to read more, you can set a timer for 20 minutes and then in that 20 minutes, you focus on reading that book until the timer is up. Then you stop and take a break, then repeat. Or you can say you'll be reading 1 page every day. That is breaking it down. So you read 1 page every day until you consistently build a habit of reading. Another example is if you're trying to work out, you start by doing 10 or 20 push-ups each day consistently. You do it every day. Or you can follow the 2-minute rule, which says if it can be done in 2 minutes, then you can do it immediately. A lot of things can be done in 2 minutes. For example, you can take out the trash, you can read 1 page of a book, or you can do 10 push-ups. That will take less than 2 minutes. If it can be done in 2 minutes, then you do it immediately. The key here is starting. If you can start doing that task, the odds of you doing it consistently will increase. Once you are able to do that, it's now time to build consistency. How you build consistently can be done in 2 ways. 1, it's implementation intention, and 2, it's habit stacking. These are the things I learned from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. So first, implementation intention. This is where you write down a specific task you'll be doing at a specific time in a specific location. For example, if you're trying to read a book or you're trying to exercise, you will write, I will exercise for 1 hour at 5 p.m. in my local gym or backyard or any location you can choose. This will help you become more consistent because you associate a specific task with a specific time in a specific location. That is implementation intention. The second thing is habit stacking. Habit stacking is associating a specific behavior with a task you want to do. For example, after I wake up each morning, I will read 1 page or 1 hour of a book, or as soon as I wake up, I will do 10 push-ups. It's associating a specific habit you do every day with a new habit you are trying to develop. Those are the 2 main things you can do to be able to build consistency. Remember, prioritize progress over perfection. It's better to be able to do 10 push-ups than failing to exercise for 10 minutes. It's better to read 1 page from a book you're trying to read than failing to read for 1 hour. It's better to write 500 wasted words from an assignment than not being able to start at all. The point is, progress, no matter how little, is better than failed perfection. We need to strive to learn each day or improve upon the things we need to do. Always ensure that you show up regardless of the situation. Always ensure that you are able to perform that task without fail. Always reward yourself and feel proud whenever you are able to perform that task. That will be great motivation for you to be able to do it the next day and be able to do it consistently. Reward yourself and feel proud of it. Be proud that you are able to read a book, perform an exercise, or finish a task that was required to be finished. Be proud of it. Don't be too hard on yourself if you fail. That just means that you're human and you are prone to errors. But make sure that you are able to get back up the next day and perform that task. The final step is attend to your distractions. This is a bit of a gray area though, because you may just loop back into doing the old habits that you're trying to avoid. So I would be cautious in doing this and only do it as last resort. This involves you setting a timer. It can be 15 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, to just actually engage into the things that distract you. And then once that timer is up, you stop and then focus on the task that you need to do. You can set a timer for 10 minutes for you to just review messages on Facebook, or you can set 10 minutes to just check your emails and reply to messages. You are intentionally setting a time to do the very thing that distracts you, to avoid it coming up in your thought later. So there you have it, the 7 steps to beating procrastination. Remember, procrastination is the thief of time. If this video was helpful, be sure to like it and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.